Today, Precarious plays
Phantom Brave.
Don't eat the putty!
I wonder if it's a chimera. I wonder if it's got a snake on that butt. Get a bad rap.
No.
Oh no, it's just a fire lion. Neat.
That's cool.
You don't need to worry.
Fire lion.
Why not?
It looks like the monster found something more enticing to eat.
Wait! You mean me?
Well? Can't see Ash, Morona. This is what's up. I'm gonna try to focus more on playing because after I had to repeat the battle from before,
Yeah.
I blew right through it. Sending defense down. Wait, are they receiving? So they're just all influencing one another, but not the boss, not the lion?
Ooh.
Oh no, it is. Okay, so I need to take care of that first.
Birthday cakes.
Why are those slimes harassing that lion? I mean, I'm happy for it. I'm glad they're there, but
Looks like a rude dude.
I had a question for you.
Yeah?
So that way I can focus on playing. Currently, in addition to a few other games, we're playing this here. I'm playing Final Fantasy 12 on the original PlayStation too. Like that version, not Zodiac Age? Yeah, Zodiac Age. Or any other remake, like International Job System.
Yeah.
Any of those. I'm also playing Odin Sphere, plus.
Leaf Thricer.
I don't know if all of those characters work that way. Look, I recently found out that...
I'll be brave and mispronounce it. Leaf Thricer.
Right.
Or Life Thrister. Or Three Leaf Strange.
Leaf.
It doesn't matter.
I'm playing Odin Sphere. All of those games were originally on the PlayStation 2, and I played them all there. And it feels like it went past coincidence that I would be playing them again. Now, it's just like... It feels suspicious. Like, why are all of those games back again? I mean, they were all released at different points. But I don't know. I mean, same thing with Zone of the Enders 1 and 2. Other games that we've played on the show.
Yeah. Well, we've played a lot of, for lack of a better word, classic? No, that's the wrong word.
Classic.
Sorry.
Gave me a bellyache.
Oversimplified term. Those oversimplifications make me a little nauseous sometimes. We've played a lot of aged games on this show, but I think that that's mostly in the name of me getting to see them.
Yeah. Some of them are classics.
Yes, but
Like Zone of the Enders. I would say that Zone of the Enders 2 is a classic in the sense, like, capital C proper. Would that be? No, it's not a noun. Whatever.
well, anyways, older games. This is not the hot new. This is the old good. The aged delicious. Okay. But we've played a lot of games like that on the show because I'm interested in them, but I'm not necessarily going to have time to sit down and play them when there's so much new coming in and I have sort of fleeting attention span to begin with. So the nice thing about this show is that we get to play those things. But the two of those we're not even playing on the show that you're talking about right now, right?
Right.
I kind of want to blame it on like a combination of three things. Like, part of it has to be nostalgia. Right? I mean, it just kind of has to. Because they're all games you've played before.
Well, keep in mind, I just don't mean for me. I mean, why are so many of those games, why have they been made available again?
Oh, well...
Because it's not just, I'm not the only person that... Damn it, Rabbit, I wanted that watering can.
Well, I think that a lot of the games that got to be popular and important were quite good. So I think it's a combination of, like, craft, like quality, and nostalgia, and people knowing that they can make some more money off of it. You know? Like, technology has advanced enough so that they can say, now with new graphenes. And then people will be like, oh, new graphenes, that's a good excuse. And also, I think that a lot of people have sadly sold their old consoles instead of having a cabinet that is basically a console mausoleum.
Yeah, we do have that, huh?
Yeah, that exists. Or a shrine. No, it's not really a shrine. I would describe it as either a morgue or a mausoleum. I don't know, the subjects are still in working order. It really depends. Point is, outmoded technology has been kept around for the ability to play these older titles because they're so important. But not everybody did that, you know? A lot of kids are not as sentimental.
I think I have my answer, like what I imagine to be the case.
Money.
Because it's not, I don't think I set the question up very well.
Yeah.
I think that one of the reasons why all of these PS2 games are available compared to, say, like, I guess there are some GameCube remakes, but it's not like, I mean, I guess Skies of Arcadia, but that was already, no, it was remade onto the GameCube from, I think, the Dreamcast.
So are you
just you don't see a remake of, oh, that was in the Wii era. I guess the Metroid Prime trilogy covered that. Okay, well, I mean, no, I guess everybody's just remaking all the games, huh? Because I keep thinking of things and it's like, well, Luigi's Mansion didn't get a remake, but it did just very recently. Like, it's newish, and I mean, there was the sequel, but the thing that I was going to say is that I think a lot of it has to do with volume. Mm-hmm. The PS2 has a deep library of games.
Yeah, and the PS3s, 4s are not backwards compatible, which hurts.
Yes, although I found out recently that there is a token effort on both of those consoles for a kind of backwards compatibility that isn't great.
Yeah?
Because what they've done, there are I can't even say like a handful. What's something smaller than a handful? What's less than a handful? Like a thimble's worth.
Okay, a shot?
Yes, there's a shot's worth. There's a shot of PS1 games available on the PS4's, not marketplace. I don't know what it's called. I mean, like the virtual storefront, right?
Yeah. But do you have to pay for them?
Oh, yeah. Heck yeah.
That doesn't frickin' count. That's not backwards compatible. That's backwards we'll let you buy another copy.
Right, that's a good point. See, I fell into their marketing trap. Thank you for pointing that out. Nintendo has brainwashed me. So that's what that is.
No, I really think that they were good, and we know. Like, how many fucking times have they remade Beowulf? That's what I want to know, okay?
Oh, the literature. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Beowulf is like one of the oldest fucking stories.
I mean, if you want a better, I think maybe not a better example,
but another one.
If you want another example, which actually may incorporate, was there a resurrection in Beowulf? Did that ever happen?
No, maybe.
I was thinking about this recently, but how many times have they remade the story of Christ?
Oh yeah, Jesus.
Nice one.
Fist
but
bump.
it's not just that either, because thinking about it another way,
Yeah.
I think that the Christ allegory, that was not the first instance of that, like a resurrected hero,
No.
of a figure returned from the dead.
No. I mean, like, the Greeks used to have people go to Hades and come back all the time.
I was thinking of it's a twist on that same kind of story, but I was thinking of Persephone.
Yeah.
Right, and that's the existence of winter is attributed to.
I think that was her, yeah. Or maybe it was Ceres. I don't know. The problem with my Greek and Roman mythology is that they, like, at some point, a bunch of people got stolen and some people got name swapped. See, that's another example of that sort of pantheon that got covered over. But, like, I think that every time we find something that works, that people love, that is familiar, people will continue remaking it.
Yeah.
And people will continue finding joy from it, whether it's their first contact with it or their 50th contact with it. I think people will still find enjoyment from it. And I think that as long as people find enjoyment with that and, going over, rehashing that space, if there's money to be made, somebody's going to do it. So they'll let you buy another copy.
So the end point, they have some PlayStation 1 titles for purchase on the PS4, but mainly you find those on the PS3's unique digital marketplace. And then PS2 games you find on the PS4's marketplace, and that blows my mind. It is, I can't get the word contemptible out of my mind. It's there, it's fixed in my heart. It's just like, no, I'm not going to buy, I skipped the PS3 on purpose. I'm not going to buy it.
Just so you can play PS1 games.
Or PS3 games. I borrowed and rented enough PS3 to cover that. I'll wait until they bundle. I'll wait until the almost inevitable remake and remastering and bundling of every Metal Gear Solid game together in another 10 or 15 years, and I'll play them all on it probably won't be just called the PS5.
It'll be called the P-Box 22 because they will bot each other.
No, we're gonna do a serious attempt. I think that it will be. My outlandish prediction is going to be that the PlayStation Now, they clean it up, it takes off as a service, and it will just be called PS Now.
PS Now.
Yeah, that'll be the console in the future.
It'll be called the PS Now, and you can get it as your phone or as an ankle bracelet.
And it's gonna be like
on every screen.
Imagine if like those cable box game service things.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna try to bring that back, but internet speed will actually be able to keep up with it.
I don't remember those.
Oh, maybe I can tell you about them briefly tomorrow.
Okay.
There's not a lot to say, if I'm perfectly honest. I played like a Thornberrys game. Didn't work well enough to keep me interested.